Cor and Jenny managed to get tickets for the Rotterdam, which would leave from the harbor of New York at noon on November 10th, 1960. The total sum of their 10-day journey across the Atlantic Ocean was $595. On Saturday, October 22nd, their friends threw them a farewell party. They had a wonderful time and received a beautiful clock as a farewell gift. Cor and Jenny kept this Welby 8-day clock for the rest of their lives, and to this day it can be found in their old home, which has been kept in the family. Cor dropped off their big trunks at the port of Los Angeles on October 28th. They would be shipped to and waiting for them in the New York harbor for their journey home. As a result, their home was already getting quite empty. In those final weeks, Cor finally got the chance to do some measuring again with the generator at Caltech, so life got very busy right before they would leave the United States. Jenny was feeling melancholy. The idea that they may never get to see this beautiful country again made her sad. She imagined that when they would be back home again, these past 2 years would feel like a dream. Their family, however, was counting down the days until they would be safe and sound on Dutch soil again. Jenny's sister Corrie, who had moved to Utrecht for part of her nurse's training, wrote in her final letter, "I can promise you this, I will babysit all the time, as long as you have good coffee and delicious cookies. You won't have to pay me." On Friday, November 4th, Cor returned the furniture they had borrowed, and they spent their last night at a friend's house. The next morning, on November 5th, they left Pasadena by train. Many of their friends had come to the train station to give them a send-off. The journey from Pasadena via Chicago to New York took 2 days. Traveling by train gave them a last chance to see as much of the United States as possible before leaving the country that had been their home for the past 2 years. After a stopover in Chicago, they continued their journey to New York City, where they would have 2 days until the Rotterdam would leave the harbor and make her way across the Atlantic Ocean.